great to see you. Sorry, we are popping in on you so quickly for this, but you had a really tremendous sale like a week or so ago, and I just want to hear all about it. 22 million Volk Estates in Highland Park.
21 and a half, so just short
Oh,
of 20.
21 and a half. Oh, I was bad me, bad me. Okay, go ahead. Tell us a little bit about it. What happened?
Well, I think the key to it was, especially in the luxury market, is willing seller, willing buyer. That really made for an easy transaction. I think on so many of these, people will try and argue comps or get into little details. And the truth was, the buyer wanted to make it happen, and the seller wanted to make it happen. And when that happens, and you put all the other pieces in play between, agents, inspections, et cetera, and people who want to make the deal work, it works. And it was actually a relatively easy deal because of those components to the deal.
Well, now this is a high price property and these babies don't move that quickly. And it went on the market in October, so it was like 90 days.
That's right, right around 3 months.
Oh my God. How did you market it? What do you think you did that was different?
I think I did. I had a great photography, and I was lucky enough to get drone footage on a day where the property just looked incredible. What's so special about this property is the 1.8 acres in Volk Estates,
Right.
and
Very rare. Very rare.
that drone photography just showed the grounds and how incredible the property laid out on the lot.
Yeah, and that's so special. Now the home is surprisingly contemporary inside. I was shocked when I looked at it because you're looking at a historical property, correct? It was built in 1927, I think.
Yes, very old. I think older than 1927.
Wow. And so it was remodeled on the inside.
Completely remodeled to the bones inside. I mean, it essentially looked like a new construction home in some areas of the house.
Now, did that help fuel the sale, do you think?
Absolutely. I think that people coming into town are willing to do some work, but they don't want a 6 month year remodel. So the ability for them to do some work, but also be in, I think, living in it, or the ability to live in it within a couple months was key.
Yeah, they don't want to fiddle with anything. That's true. So, let me just ask you this. It was a smooth sale. Any bumps in the road?
Honestly, for the magnitude of the sale is one of the easiest ones I've done, but I'm going to credit that to a lot of other people involved. And
And you
just
were on were you on both sides of the deal or one?
I wish I was not. Stephen Collins and Amy Wainwright were on the other side with Dave Perry Miller, but they made it incredibly easy. I think, again, transparency with this deal, and in any of these luxury deals where people are moving here and don't necessarily know the market like the back of their hand. When you're transparent with the buyer, they can see that. And I think it gives them a level of comfortability. And
Yeah.
there was transparency from the day they looked at it until the day they closed. And that made for an easy transaction.
That's perfect. Okay, that one's gone. Zoom, it's gone. Tell us are there any others out there?
Oh, there are others out there. There's more to come. So
Any
a
special
lot
ones we should take a peek at?
coming up in HP in an incredible property. Yes. So
Yes.
what's unique about this one is it's sold on market. A lot of times these luxury homes sell off market and people never know about them.
Right.
So what's really, I think, special about this one is it's something that everyone can see and establish value to. So many times we can't really know the prices of what's sold because they don't sell in MLS. But with this one selling on market, it gives, again, it gives transparency all around to everyone on the deal.
Now, let me ask you this. What percentage of higher price properties, say over 3 to 5 million, are selling off market in your opinion?
Well, what you have right now is a lot of new construction that's selling off market because it's being sold during framing or some element of the construction phase where it doesn't make it to market. So
Gotcha.
on the new construction side, I would say, I mean, I would say almost 90% of what's being built is selling off market. I mean, that high of a number. When it comes to a home that's complete, most of it's actually hitting the market on that price range because they want someone who's in California, New York, or anywhere else in the world to be able to see it. So as a whole, hip pockets have actually gone away in that price point, probably up to 10 million, because the seller wants to reach as many people as possible, and so does the agent. But once you start getting over that that price point over 15 million, there's an element of, people wanting to be a little bit more private with what they're selling and who they're transacting with.
Yeah. They don't want everyone walking in that house, all the looky-loos.
Yes, that, and also
Security.
sometimes the buyer also likes the idea of it not being a listed property. It just gives them um, a little bit more comfortability coming into a new city and not everyone knowing exactly what they just did, where they bought, how much they spent, et cetera.
Oh, exactly. Until the dirt finds out about it over here.
Yeah,
Thank you
you,
so
you you
much.
do a good job of fighting that.
Well, we'll continue. We'll keep it up. We'll come back because I bet you're going to have another shocker for us. Again, guys, I just want to emphasize that this home could have been on the market an average of what, 2 years to sell?
Normally, when you get a listing over 15 million, you expect to sell it within 2 years. You want 2 years on that listing agreement.
I was talking to Allie Beth Allman about that yesterday, about another large property, a $24 million property here in Dallas, and she said, the anticipation is it'll be about 2 years to sell that, and you did it in 90 days. So Zoom it sold. Thank you, Alex Perry. We will catch up with you for your next big sale, which I'm sure will be right around the corner.
It is. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.